Hello everyone, there has been a notification for the requirement of architectural assistant under the requirement of DSSSB, that is Delhi Subordinate Services Selection Board. Let me tell you in the beginning itself, this is in addition to the earlier released 6 vacancies of NDMC. So earlier there was a notification recently last year under Delhi Subordinate Services Selection Board, in which there were 6 openings for the post of architectural assistant under New Delhi Municipal Council NDMC. Now there has been a new notification again from DSSSB for the requirement of a similar post in NDMC and also Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board, that is DUSIB. So there are 2 agencies. The requirement is being conducted by Delhi Subordinate Services Selection Board. Now in this video we will be looking into the details of the vacancy, and the notification is already released. The application portal for this particular post is already live by the time you're watching this video. If you have not yet applied, make sure you apply for the post. The detailed links for the official notification and the blog of you can see the blog from our portal for this particular post. You can find the link for it in the description of the video. You can go through this, and the link of the official notification also has been included in this. So if you're preparing, so let us look into all in this brief session. In this short video we will be discussing the number of vacancies, the eligibility criteria, the exam scheme, and how should you prepare, and what are we at KP Gate classes offering for your preparation of this requirement at Delhi Selection Board, Delhi Subordinate Services Selection Board for New Delhi Municipal Council and Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board. Now let me tell you one important point. If you are someone who wants to settle down within the NCR, now because this is being conducted by Delhi Subordinate Services Selection Board for NDMC and DUSIB, both these agencies work within the limits of the National Capital Region of Delhi. So if you want to settle down in this part, this is something which this is a government job, permanent post, where you are not prone to be posted to some other city. So if you are looking to settle down here, so that would be an ideal post for you within the government sector. So let us look into the details of this particular post through our blog of KP classes. So you can see the notification actually includes close to 1500 posts. However, architecture specific, there are a total of 9 posts as I can recall. So let us look into those details. The form is already open. As you can see, there are 5 posts in New Delhi Municipal Council, NDMC. Again, these are the 5 posts in addition to the earlier announced 6 posts of NDMC. We already have released a blog on that as well for the earlier 6 posts. There are 5 additional posts in New Delhi Municipal Council, and also there will be 4 posts for the Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board, USIB. So a total of 9 posts for architects. That's the number of vacancies you have. The form for it is already live. You can check the official notification. You can check the official website's link over here and see and complete the application process if you have not yet done it. The application portal is already live from 19th of March, that is 19th of March of this year. The last date to complete the application is 17th of April. So you still have good enough time, but you can finish the application at the earliest if you are meeting the eligibility criteria for the post. 17th April is going to be the last date for the application. As far as the details of, so the application form is already out, you can fill it. As far as the important dates are considered, I already told you the start is 19th of March and the last day for application is 17th of April of 2024. The application fee is 100 rupees, and there is a correction window also provided within which you can make any necessary corrections. The link for the official website is over here, and we at KP Gate classes are offering a course for this DSSSB requirement of 2024 for NDMC and DUSIB for these 9 posts. If you are preparing for this examination, you can check out our courses where we are providing the lectures covering the entire syllabus of this examination, a lot of practice tests. Now there's no official syllabus which has been released by this particular agency with the requirement of architects. However, we have taken a reference from the past pattern of the examination for architects conducted by Delhi Subordinate Services Selection Board, and have created a content which is suitable for the entire syllabus of this examination. You'll also have access to solved papers, which are the past DSSSB question papers of architectural assistant. You'll also have additional practice tests including mocks and also sectional tests for all the subjects which are a part of the syllabus. So you can check out the details. The links are also available in the blog, or you can also find the link for the direct enrollment to this course in the description of this video. You can see the details over there. You can also enroll. So there's a test series which is included within this course as well. The link for the official notification is also provided. You can look into the details yourselves once again, in addition to the video which we are discussing. So there are two posts, like I told you, architectural assistant and also assistant architect. Both these posts, assistant architect is for NDMC and architectural assistant is for the Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board, DUSIB. The post code is 5 and 4 from the official notification. As far as the number of vacancies are considered, for NDMC, that is assistant architect post, the total number of vacancies is 5 in addition to the earlier 6 vacancies, of which 2 are for the unreserved categories, 1 is for the economically weaker section, and 2 posts are reserved for the other backward classes, OBC. And DUSIB, the Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board Architectural Assistant, there are a total of 4 vacancies, of which 3 are for unreserved category and 1 is reserved for the OBC category. As far as the eligibility criteria is considered, the candidate must be a citizen of India and should have the minimum educational qualification which we are talking about, and also should meet the age criteria. So anyone across India are eligible to apply for these posts. So as far as the qualification, you should be a graduate of architecture or planning. So in simple terms, you should either have B.Arch or B.Plan degree in order to apply for the post. B.Tech civil candidates are not applicable for it. It is architecture or town planning from a recognized university. They are eligible for these 9 posts of both NDMC and DUSIB. As far as the experience, for NDMC, they have prescribed a professional experience of about 3 years. So it has been written in the notification of experience of about 3 years. It's not specifically mentioned. So even if you are not having exact 3 years of experience, you can probably apply for the NDMC post. The age criteria is not exceeding 32 years. And the pay scale has also been mentioned at 44,900. So it is a level 7 job as far as I can recall mostly. As far as DUSIB, that is Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board, there's no requirement for any experience. You should just have a bachelor's degree in architecture from a recognized university. Basically, it should be a COI recognized course, ideally. So that's the educational qualification. There's no experience which is required. The age criteria, however, here is only 30 years. For the NDMC post, the age requirement is 32 years because there's an experience also which has been mentioned. Here, there is no experience required for DUSIB, where there are 4 posts, and also the age criteria is 30 years of age. And the pay scale is same for both the posts of architectural assistant and assistant architect of NDMC and DUSIB. And you can register into the course of ours where we are offering the complete syllabus coverage for the examination of architectural assistant and assistant architect for both NDMC and DUSIB. The link for the course is available in the description, as I mentioned. So the exam structure now, it will be a 2-hour examination, that is 120-minute examination with a total of 200 questions with a weightage of 200 marks, and there will be negative marking in the examination. For every incorrect answer, 0.25 of negative marking has been mentioned in the official notification. So you should have, so 120 minutes, 200 questions is something which is a very, an examination where time is going to be a very important factor. And such time-based examination practice will play a crucial role. So you can access thousands of practice questions with the level of DSSSB syllabus which are included in our course, which will really help you stay confident and answer and maximize your score within this 2-hour span which you're going to have for the examination. So in these 120 minutes, you'll need to answer 200 questions with a weightage of 200 marks, 1 mark per question, and there's a negative marking of 0.25 for every incorrect attempt, like I mentioned. The syllabus, it includes, so the syllabus of 200 marks or 200 questions, it is divided into 2 parts. 100 questions are going to be from general awareness, general intelligence and reasoning, arithmetic and numerical ability, test of Hindi language and comprehension, test of English language and comprehension. So 100 marks is dedicated to these 5 parts. It has been mentioned that 20 marks for each section. So there will be 20 questions on general awareness, 20 questions on general intelligence and reasoning, 20 questions on arithmetic and numerical ability, 20 questions on English, and 20 questions on Hindi, comprehension and understanding of language. So even if you are not very good in one particular point of it, let us say someone is not very good in English, or let us say someone is not very good in Hindi, you can still apply for the post because each and every part will cater to a small part, only a 10% of the overall weightage. You can do well in the other parts for sure. So that's going to be the general section of 100 marks. and then the remaining 100 marks are going to be based on the qualification, that is architecture. All the architecture topics, including history of architecture, building materials, building construction, project management, estimation, building services, lighting, acoustics, all these subjects are going to be a part of the syllabus, have been asked in the past, can be asked in the future. So you can cover the entire content through our course, which will cover the complete syllabus for the examination, and most importantly, you can have access to solved past papers and also practice tests, including sectional and mock tests with thousands of new questions which are in the pattern of the actual examination. So these 100 marks is where subject based concepts are to be studied, and the remaining 100 marks you also have for these general topics, which includes basically the general section, that is section A, including general awareness, reasoning and arithmetic ability. Most parts of the section A also will be included within your course. Some parts of it, probably like the Hindi language and English language, you might need to do some additional practice from your end in addition to the sources we are providing. However, from the subject part, that is architecture part, 100% of the syllabus will be included within the course, which you need to just go through the lectures one by one, and you need not do any additional effort or read much additional to what is being taught within the sessions. So you can enroll into the course at the earliest and start your preparation for this post. Any further queries you have with respect to the course or with respect to the notification, you can reach out to us on the contact number which is given in the description and also displayed on the screen of this video. Thank you everyone, and I wish you all the best for your requirement into this particular vacancy.